Hey YouTube, coming at you with the team from Tag Team Combo who, in the write-up, says, would love to hear any criticism or feedback that can help me achieve expert next season. I'm getting better at accurately counting moves, but I need to work on identifying win cons and team reads. My goal is to hit expert next season. Okay, so I looked at this team and I'm like, this is very similar to the team that I used with Guzzlord and Sandslash, right? So you have Guzzlord, weak to fairy, and then I had Sandslash in the back, which made me double weak to fighting, but they had a toxapex. So this is just a balanced team with an Oranguru safe swap. So let's take a look at it in action. When you're using these balanced teams, they're pretty easy to run because if you see a tough lead, you can just get out. So going into Oranguru here, again, we have two answers in the back. They eventually get into a Mandibuzz. Oh, this sucks. This is real rough here. There is not much you can do here. Every move is resisted. You're right, just going, I guess, Trailblaze to boost, but you're double resisted Confusion, so I don't even think it matters too much. I would like to get chipped there just to make it easier to Dragon Tail Sludge Bomb down, but, you know, overall, you're still pretty screwed, especially if they have a Toxapex answer in the back, because if they have an Azumarill on the front, they should have a Toxapex answer in the back. You better hope they make a mistake and just give up switch here, because that's basically one of your only chances at winning this. So land the Sludge Bomb. Again, you're just going to have to take these moves. Maybe commit to the farm down. Oh, I don't know about shielding this. Okay. Well, win con found. First of all, I don't know about shielding that move. Second, why are they giving up switch? They're giving up switch into their Clodsire. So we're definitely just going to stay in here. Chip moves are going to hurt way more here than... This is why I wouldn't have shielded. Between the Play Rough and Ice Beam on the Azumarill, and you don't know what's in the back, everything's going to hurt more than an Aerial Ace from Mandibuzz, so you probably should not have shielded that up. And now just almost getting farmed down. They're going to have a couple Earthquakes coming at you here before you get to two Brines here, so you got to take one. Yeah, you're in trouble. Yeah, honestly, you had the chance if you just did not shield that Earthquake. That Aerial Ace. If you had two shields, you probably could have won this matchup. But now it's just, yeah, their Clodsire is just going to sweep this team. So they're going to let go. Just come back in probably Clodsire and just sweep the rest. Tried to catch, not going to happen, no. Okay, yeah. So I like I said, don't shield up an Aerial Ace from a Mandibuzz. Okay, Clodsire lead. This is neutral. We'll play out here. You were very close to that Oranguru. Go more towards the center of the screen. You're freaking me out. Okay. Getting to the Brutal Swing. This will chip. Earthquake will hurt. Guzzlord is weird because it can't really take many charge moves. So this Earthquake landing, taking you to the yellow. Getting to another Brutal Swing won't take out, but it'll chip. Gonna go down here, I assume, and just come in and Confusion down. Because once you get the ground out, nope. Gonna try and take switch here. Going to fight for switch and not gonna get it. Yeah, I would have let it go down and come in Oranguru with Confusion because you got the hardest. Unless they're running a double ground team, and then you're coming in and just doing triple resisted Confusions. What are you doing? And getting out of your dark, which is resisting. What are you doing? Ah, my man. You're playing like garbage. Okay. One. I would have given that up to... I would have given up Guzzlord and come in Oranguru and get ahead there. Because with the ground out of the lead, your Toxapex probably has more play. Two, you decided to... yeah, see, you could have had... I mean, you maybe not have aligned. Actually, you probably would have aligned Toxapex on this. Because they would have aligned their Malamar on your Oranguru. Because Confusion is triple resisted by double on the Dark, single on the Psychic. That being said, you are a Dark Guzzlord, so after you fought for switch and burned two shields, which you should not have done, you then had a Psywave user come in, which Dark double resists, and decide to get out of that matchup for some reason. So it's just a, let's say a comedy of errors, but it's not a comedy. It's a tragedy. Okay. Marowak. So again, ground on the lead. You have a poison in the back, which is going to suck to it. So you play this out, chipping as much as you can, and then you need to figure out what you want to do here. Now you'll live a Bone Club. It'll probably put you in the yellow, because again, this Pokemon cannot take many moves. Getting to the Brutal Swing, which is nice. Who's going to win CMP? So yeah, you won CMP, which is nice. This will grab a shoulder, take out. Okay, that's fine. Oranguru in. I would... I was going to say I'd let go, but Toxapex is so bulky in the back that maybe you don't need to let go. And Oranguru. So this is... Oh, Jesus. Shielding up a crunch, now getting in here, which is a bad matchup too, but it's better than the taking crunches. This is... They need to do something with psychic users. I never thought I'd say this. I think Confusion needs a buff. It's the reason like Hypno and Oranguru just don't have play in the open meta. Just Confusion is not a great move. And especially with so many other typings that are going to cause this a bit of problems. Like Oranguru in theory should be pretty good Pokemon. It's bulky. It's got coverage moves. Even with Confusion being a somewhat fast damage move, you're getting to the charge moves at a decent pace. You have 12 and 16 here. So able to take that out, and now we can still get to a boosted Trailblaze here. Able to get to the boosted Trailblaze. I don't know how. I thought maybe they would get to the move. Drowan still... You know what? I was going to say Drowan may take you out. It's going to be close. Yeah, 1 or 2 HP. Can we get to move? No, and Confusion's too long. Yeah. I just don't think Oranguru is it. This one, I play this matchup. You just fast move down. Shield a charge move. Don't even bother throwing. Just fast move down and shield. And shield. You're so close. There we go. And Toxapex comes in. So you can chip here, or Confusion is super effective. So I probably just would have come in right away and started getting Confusions and bank that energy for something else, because the Confusions are going to do more than enough to take this out. So there is a Brine, which is bad. Gonna throw before they get to another move here. They may come in and try and take you out with the Dragonite here. And I don't know what the right play is here. Okay, they actually did not. Oh, nice catch. They won and caught you. So it still takes them out, which means these Confusions are now doing even more. Move comes through. Yeah, I think it's worth one chipping. Timing is tough on 3 versus 4s, or 4 versus 3 from your end. I do think it's worth shielding because these Confusion will get more chip. And now what do you do? How much energy do you have here? Throw the move, throw the move. When you both have 3-turn fast moves, don't get cute. Just throw the move. Yeah. Tried to catch. I'm assuming you can live for sure one. Honestly, you may even live 2 non-stab draw runs on Toxapex. Yeah, I'm not surprised you're gonna live 2. This is where the non-stab comes in and Toxapex bulk comes in at the same time, just with ease. So going to take it out here. Keep looking over. Where's the news? It's Wednesday. Not yet noon, so I was hoping that it would be out by now, but not yet. Okay. Clodsire, again, I would just play this out. It is tricky with a Confusion. Again, I don't think most Clodsires are worried about Confusion users. I think Clodsires are worried about ground and water and ice. Like, the last thing if I was using a Clodsire that I'd be worried about is a Confusion user. So I think from that perspective, Oranguru can catch some people off guard. But I still think Confusion's just not a great move in the current state of the meta. or like the current state of GBL in general. So taken out there, that's fine. Learned our lesson. Gonna get a couple confusions through. It is a Wiggly. So we're gonna stay in here. I mean, the Clodsire on the lead. Okay, you know what? Maybe we're, yeah, just throwing a charge move. And they give up sweet. Crap. So double ground team. Clodsire, Gastrodon, ABA. So grabbed one shield. Unfortunately, you're just going to have to shield up everything here. You got to put the busy on, my man. This will not take out. So you're going to have to get to a second one here. You're going to have to double shield both moves. Or hope it's a body slam. But even if you... Oh, okay, good. It's an earth power. They don't need to go earth power. They could definitely just go straight body slam because the mud slaps are going to add up. And it's a second earth power. This thing is loaded. And going to go down there. Yeah, that's... ABA ground is tough. And then a Zoomerall. Geez, lots of... going into Oranguru. They eventually get into Talonflame. Which is okay. Now, you said you don't identify win cons and stuff. Here's your win con. You flip switch worth everything here. You shield everything and you flip this. You burn 2 shields if you have to. This is the easiest switch you're ever going to fight for here. Burning shields on them is fine. At this point, they're going to get to another move. Just go 2 more confusions and take them out here. Or actually, yeah, if you get to another charge move, definitely burn the shield. Sorry, burn the shield. I forgot that you're only one more away. So yeah, burn the shield. And now take them out here. You 100% shield. You 100% shield. There we go. You get that switch onto Toxapex. Getting a Trailblaze well at it is just extra bonus. And alignment here. And then you instant swap. And then you just chip this as much as you can. Try to chip it to within brine range, and then you are golden. So throw the move. Going for the Sludge Bomb, assuming you're only going to get to 1 move, which makes sense because they will outpace you to the next move. So if you're only going to get to 1 move, yeah, I guess the hard-hitting move makes sense. So that's pretty heads up there. Rock Slide. Are they trying for an undercharge? I don't know why they went Rock Slide instead of Droron. My only thought process is they're trying to get multiple, like try to take you out and get multiple drill runs off, because that's maybe they're one of their only chances. But fighting 100% is how you play that matchup out. There really is no other way. And again, you fought because it was a Talonflame. If it was something like a Guzzlord coming in, where it would resist Confusion, Brutal Swing, and Trailblaze, you can't fight for switch. You're going to lose that switch and you're just screwed. But on a matchup like that, where you can fight for switch, definitely worth it. Can we get to another move? We can get to another move. Throwing this because I don't know how close they are to a move themselves. They are at the move. Oh, and it is, I mean, Confusion super effective, but so is Counter. And another... oh, jeez. Okay. This was a weird one. Sorry, you weren't doing super... I forgot what was on the lead. Dragon Tail was not doing super effective from Guzzlord. I don't know if coming in there was the right play, though. I mean, it doesn't matter. Sableye is going to be a real problem for this team here. Resisting the poison and resisting the confusions. So you're in big trouble here. And they're at another move, which is super effective, so you have to shield. Yeah, Oranguru, and they caught on Annihilate. Knowing that Sableye is their win con, they just let this go and stabilize the win con. Yeah, that's smart. You're not going to Confusion down a Dark Pokemon, and they're going to get to a super effective foul play. Yeah, so Oranguru is not it. Now, let me stop, because even so... I'm trying to figure out what the right play was there. Because you let Annihilate, you down shields already. And you let Annihilate get like 3 or 4 counters through. So the problem is, the reason I'm thinking you probably should have come talk, even though Confusion is super effective and Poison is resisted on the Ghost. Part of me still thinks you come in Toxapex, where you can just resist everything except for the Rage Fist, which is neutral. As a point to coming Oranguru, where you're already behind on energy and shields, and fighting is neutral against you. I don't know. I actually don't know. Maybe you want that confusion damage, which is super effective, and just take those neutral counters. I don't know. I actually don't know what the right play is there. You're screwed in the back anyways because they had double ghosts in the back, which resist poison. So there's no way you're getting out of that anyways. I don't know which way. I don't know what I would do in that situation. Again, being down shields, my inclination is to come with the bulky Pokemon you have, where you can just let everything go. But I don't know. Okay. Anyways, we have a Quagsire on the lead, and we are grabbing shield from it. No, we are giving up a shield to take switch, which is fine. Out comes a grass Pokemon into a dragon is interesting. So getting off a Sludge Bomb, that is huge. It lands. You just let this go. Just an Aerial Ace. Probably come Toxapex, where it's super effective poisons. And it is a Talonflame. Yeah. It's a weird one. Because Toxapex would resist the Incinerates. And now you're burning a shield here. The confusion's already... I know what your thought process was. Your thought process was, I've got an amazing matchup with Toxapex on Superior. So I'm going to just keep switch. I'm just going to come in here and chip with Oranguru down to this. And then I can hopefully sweep with Toxapex. I don't think that logic is wrong. But taking the neutral Incinerates and now letting them get to a move here. Frenzy's gonna hurt. Yeah, okay. They can't get to it, I guess. Frenzy would have hurt. Clodsire on the lead. Last one here. So here we go. We've seen this matchup before. We're just gonna throw some brutal swings. There's one. Here comes an Earthquake, probably. You can live. It could be... It's honestly, I think it's better just to go like double Sludge Bomb or Stone Edge if you have it, because one Earthquake does not take out and you need a second move anyways in this matchup. So maybe 2 Sludge Bombs could have taken it out. Maybe not. I don't know. It would have been close. Anyways, or 2 Stone Edge. 2 Stone Edges should have been able to take out. Okay. Getting the confusions. Out comes a Zapdos. Oof. I mean, Zapdos comes pretty quick, but it is so glassy. Oh, it's not even fully charged. It's 1454. Okay. Yeah, still shield and just try and take this out. Confusions are really going to add up on a Shadow Zapdos. And because it's underpowered, these confusions are really adding up. Worth the double shield because you do not want a Toxapex to see this. And trying to snipe with Toxapex and get a little bit of energy. Dugong in the back, which, yeah, not going to have a good time. Okay. Yeah, so first, Oranguru is not the Pokemon for this meta. It seems like it can get walled like a few times with like any sort of dark flyer. Even most darks are going to cause this problems. So I don't love Oranguru in this meta. The play, there was a couple of plays that like were real head scratchers. So those are like identifying your win con and stuff. And again, I wish I could just teach this in a better way. As opposed to just like going over, this is what you should do in this situation, and then just hoping you pick it up along the way. I wish there was a way to teach win cons like that. I've gone through in like the swap ones are easy. Like that Talonflame one, fight for switch nonstop, 100%. If it was something where you couldn't fight for switch, figure out if you can grab shields or not. Like those are, though that is an easy one to explain. One on the lead where it's like you're against this, you can lose in the one, but have energy and have alignment. That may be worth fighting for. Sometimes it's not worth fighting for. You just let that go down and get a couple fast moves from your other Pokemon. Sometimes you could do both. And that's the thing. That's the thing about win cons. When it's early stages of a match like that, it's actually tough to figure out if there is a right play or not. Sometimes it's worth fighting for switch. Sometimes it's not. But there again, there's no formula for when it is, when you should and when you should not fight for switch. So you just kind of use it to your best knowledge of team reading and what you think your opponent's doing. Anyways, thanks for this mission. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're almost at the new season, which I'm assuming I've covered by now because I'm like 3 or 4 videos ahead here. So I assume I've covered it by now. And when the news drops, I'll eventually catch up to this. Okay, that is it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.